Hallo, zurück in die Zukunft. Viele Zs. Wir sind hier in Hill Valley und ja, ich muss den jungen Emmett Brown dazu bringen, dass er irgendwie diesen Raketenbohrer baut. Ich komme hier allerdings nicht weiter, deswegen habe ich mir jetzt gedacht, ich muss nochmal zum alten Dog ins Gefängnis. Der konnte doch irgendwie schneller laufen, ja hier. Ich hab's irgendwie nicht mitgekriegt, was man machen muss, ne? Gucken wir mal. Reden wir nochmal mit dem Alten.
Psst,
Emmett.
Marty, how goes the escape plan?
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer? In 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
Where'd the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered it just in time to stop Griff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
Heavy. So that DeLorean...
It's for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
Oh, eine Trophäe. Eine plausible Erklärung. Ah, na gut. So, jetzt muss ich aber wissen.
I'm still not making any headway with your younger self, Doc.
Really?
Wie bringe ich ihn dazu, mir zu vertrauen? Ich kann nicht verstehen, was ihr junges Ich
I still can't
murmelt.
figure out what your younger self is muttering about.
Blast! If only I could hear him myself.
Aha, okay.
Let's talk about your younger
Moment,
self's
da fällt mir
problems
was
later.
ein.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Okay, Moment, kurz ins Menü. Aha. Wir haben ein Tonbandgerät. Dann gucken wir mal, ob das funktioniert. Ob es funktioniert. Ah, da ist er. Halt, falsche Richtung. Hallo, Eini. Moment mal, ich muss das, glaube ich, erst in die Hand nehmen. So. Nee, so.
Ah!
Oh. Nee, abspielen will ich es nicht. Wieso kann ich es nicht benutzen? Halt. Ah, diese vielen Knöpfe. Macht mich verrückt. So, Objekt benutzen.
Nah.
Now of age that
Will you just give me a chance?
harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. And for one dimension.
Hey, wie kann ich das denn benutzen? Objekt benutzen.
Stand with Hermitian. Line operator. But in that case, h to the a multiplied by the inverse of a might well be equal to a's expectation
Muss ich
value.
nicht Viereck drücken? Hoffe ich nicht. Wieso muss ich... Hä? Wieso kann ich nicht Viereck einfach drücken?
Coefficient of friction remains constant and
Objekt
gravitational
benutzen.
constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start. Oh, think,
Ah,
Emmett, think.
okay.
H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's
Also man muss sehr lange X gedrückt halten. Das ist aber schon irritierend. Ich meine, da oben ist ein Viereck und angezeigt. Das heißt, bei mir, ich soll das drücken. Naja, egal. Wir haben die Aufnahme. Na, die Steuerung ist aber auch nicht das Wahre, muss ich mal sagen. Habe ich ganz anders in Erinnerung.
Psst, Doc.
Oh, ich habe da ein Gemurmel aufgenommen. Ja.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So,
It'll be fine.
Alles klar. Die Formel.
what was H again?
The Hamiltonian operator.
Got it.
Hamilton Operator, okay.
Hang in there,
Ich hab
Doc.
genug.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Okay, dann gucken wir mal, ob das funktioniert. Wo ist er denn hingelatscht? Ich glaube in die Richtung, ne? Na komm schon raus.
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine.
Ach nö.
Attorneys at law. No solicitors.
H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Crockett!
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is the Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Ich komme vom Planeten Vulkan. Ich komme aus der Zukunft. Ich lese viel Jules Verne. Ach komm, wir sagen mal Jules Verne.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office! I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Raketenbohrer? Ich brauche wirklich deinen Raketenbohrer. Ich brauche wirklich, wirklich deinen Raketenbohrer.
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Ich brauche ein voll funktionsfähiges Modell. Ich brauche ein Modell in Originalgröße. Ich brauche ihn heute Abend.
Ah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Okay, also offensichtlich müssen wir jetzt hier die Vorladung zustellen. Und dann wird Emmett uns so den Raketenbohrer machen. Jetzt ist die... Ah, guck mal hier. Strickland steht auch rum.
Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Never mind. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Was ist denn die Sensation? Was ist mit der anderen Story? Das mit Einstein tut mir leid. Was mit der anderen
Did you
Story?
finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Ja, hört sich sehr interessant an. Finger von
What's the
Fuselverband.
Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
Okay.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
Im Park, auf dem Polizeirevier, in der abgebrannten Bar, auf dem Anwesen der Browns.
We
Ich
can
mach
meet in the
einen
park.
No, that's no good. Too many of the members sleep in the park.
Okay.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
I know a
probier's
place
noch
where
mal
the
hier.
Stay Sober Society
Ah,
can
das ist ein
meet.
kleiner Grafikfehler, ne?
Where?
In der Szene. Finde ich ein bisschen doof.
You could meet in the Speakeasy, the one that got bombed last Wednesday.
Now, wouldn't that be poetic irony? But I'm not sure the building is structurally safe.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
Okay, dann nehmen wir hier das
The
da.
Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Okay. Wir gehen mal ein bisschen zu Kit Tannen. Kit heißt der, ne? Ja. Kit Tannen.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here! How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Schuh putzen. Ich suche nach Arthur McFly. Was für Geschäfte machen Sie? Suppenküche kann ich. Suppe für Sie ausliefern? Über Edna. Oh, ich gehe mal von unten
Edna
her
Strickland
hoch.
thinks your soup kitchen might not be on the up and up.
That dame gets on my nerves. Got a great pair of gams, though.
Hey, I represent United Charities of Hill Valley. Can you authorize me to pick up soup from your establishment and deliver it to some very deserving souls?
Nah, that Strickland dame's got the charity racket pretty much locked up. No point in giving her competition.
How come you won't let the Stay Sober Society hold their meeting in the cellar of your soup kitchen?
We got other plans for that cellar, and it don't necessarily involve staying sober.
Was für Geschäfte
I
machen
guess
Sie?
you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Wissen Sie, wo er ist? Wissen Sie, wann ich ihn finden kann? Ist das nicht Artis Hut?
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Kann ich ein paar Erdnüsse haben?
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, break time's over. Back to work.
Die brauche ich vielleicht noch. Über Arti, also dieser Hut, sie scheinen mir kein Typ für eine Suppenküche zu sein. Hatten wir noch irgendwas über den
So,
Hut?
one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? Hanging on to my peanut bowl.
Never mind. About Arthur McFly.
Yeah?
So, when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you're Mr. Spy.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
So, one more thing about that hat.
You're testing my patience, boy.
Never mind. Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
Okay, das habe ich gefragt. Das habe ich auch gefragt. Das auch, das auch.
How's that? Shiny enough?
Yeah, that'll do. Stay nearby, though. I scuff easy. Wait a minute. Didn't I see you at the jailhouse, John, with that Carl Sagan rat? I hope you weren't planning on trying to spring him, because I got other plans.
So, also, ich habe mir eine Erdnuss... Was? Wo ist die Erdnuss? Okay, anscheinend braucht man die doch nicht. Aber ich habe immer noch die Vorladung. So, wo ist wohl Arthur McFly? Wo bist du? Ich gehe mal in die Suppenküche. Ich glaube, das wird das Beste sein. Denn sonst ist ja hier eigentlich nichts, wo ich hingehen könnte. Zumindest wüsste ich es nicht.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
So, jetzt will ich mal gucken. Also ich habe die Ladung. Was steht denn hier? Eine Suppenschüssel. Was macht der jetzt? Okay, Klopfzeichen. Ah ja. Okay. Okay, dreimal klopfen und dann geht der Fahrstuhl nach unten. Quatschen erstmal mit Emmett. Wenn es geht. Geht es? Ja.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second.
Oh, eine Idee, wo ich etwas Alkohol bekomme. Illegale Bar.
Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't gonna let us do an experiment on their barrels.
Oh, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy behind the counter.
What? Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine? Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety. Right. Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right. That might explain the elevator. We'll score that
Yep.
hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Brown results.
Einfach mal angerufen. Kann mit dem da
I
quatschen.
better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Okay. Ach ja, mit dem habe ich doch schon mal gequatscht. Ich will eine Suppe.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Could I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
Ich will
giving
Chili.
the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Aw, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
Okay, was muss ich machen? Okay, das war wohl falsch. Also ich muss irgendwie an so ein Fass rankommen. Was ist denn mit der Tür hier?
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Emmett.
Hilf mir mal.
Yes?
Ich komme nicht in die Küche.
Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Ja, und jetzt? Kann ich jetzt nicht mehr mit dem quatschen?
Eli thought
Ach,
she was
nee.
drunk and said to her, "How long will you keep on getting drunk? Get rid of your wine." Eli should mind his own business. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Ja. Also das war mal eine Suppenküche. Warum betreibt Tannen eine Suppenküche? Warum ist die Suppe in einem Fass? Könnte ich etwas Suppe haben? Wir fangen von oben mal an.
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not so well-to-do. And no other
Das hört
purposes
sich ja gar nicht
whatsoever.
auswendig
Right.
gelernt an.
What's a tough guy like Kid Tannen doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by the malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
His speakeasy.
I cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the just eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor.
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried?
Okay, Chili hat nichts gebracht. Wir nehmen mal Salz.
Salt? What do you think? It's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days.
Okay. Jetzt gehen wir nochmal an die Tür.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Habe ich noch mal irgendwas hier? Nee, da habe ich nix. Kann ich nicht mit Emmett quatschen? Nee, so geht hier nichts, Mann.
Are those all cabbage soup?
Last time I checked,
Don't you have any other kinds of soup?
no.
No.
What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
Could you move them out of the way?
Not a chance. I could throw out my back.
What about those barrels?
What about 'em?
What kind of soup is that?
It's not it's special soup.
What's special about it?
It's made for grown-ups, kid.
A soup for grown-ups?
That's right, kid. Be nosy. See where it gets you.
Okay.
Eureka!
Ah, okay. Emmett hat wohl eine Lösung gefunden. Ich würde aber sagen, ich mache hier einen Cut und das sehen wir dann beim nächsten Mal, wie wir an das Fass kommen. Also, bis dahin. Bye, bye.